How's it going, amazing people? Giving you another episode back to back with more of Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom on the Nintendo Switch, and welcome to it. So last time, because we have explored the wonders of the uproar, what's it called? The upland, not uproar. Okay, well, the upland Zora by road is what we usually explored, and we seek beneath the inside the cage to go and explore what's new. So we're able to pick up here is these bright eye crabs, which we're able to find a bit more convenient, but finding a bit of these crabs, which gets less easier, but less more interesting. So we're able to go and get to swim around by catching one of these frogs and some of these glowing cavefish. So we'll go pick one of it up. And let's go and return back to the outside world. And yeah, let me keep on picking up these bright eye crabs. Well, we can keep them coming. So we wanted to move out of here, the upland Zora by road, because we wanted to move out of here so that way we can get to this city called Zora. So we had to get across through the Great Zora Bridge and to the city. So this is the next regional phenomenon we need to go right after. So let's go ahead and rise above the surface. So can I? Okay, well, there's one way to move out of the cave. Okay, so we can go ahead and swim up to the surface by rising. And this might take a while, so yeah, here we are. Let's go exit, and yes, so come on, Link, please get up there. Thank you very much. And now I wouldn't expect to go back to that tower just now, because now all you guys can see, because we've seen all of this black goo, because we're able to go ahead and use this water to clear all of this black mess. So we'll go ahead and get free ruby right out of this creature. Okay, so we'll keep getting more free rubies. Okay, it's for the greater good. And we can keep on sprinting to avoid all of this black goo mess. And what we're done with that, so we'll probably go and glide across to the other side. And yes, you know what? Let's go get some more of these splash fruit. So we should probably go ahead and get some splat fruit and clear all of this. Hold on. So let's just try throwing a splash fruit. No, hold on. So we would put the try throwing at it. No, not ascend. Okay, what is it again? Okay, so you select material and then throw it. Okay, so we don't have to go pick up a bow and arrow and then just take down the black goo. We don't have to do that. Okay, make it way more easier for your advantage point, because you're able to go and throw whichever material you go using, and then somehow you get to go and throw the splat fruit right out of this black slime. Well, I'm not entirely sure if it's slime or goo. Well, you just call it whatever you like. Doesn't really matter. Okay, now let's see what we got going on here. So down there, because these are the Lizalfos we need to get right after. So let's go ahead and beat one of these Lizalfos. So we'll get more of the materials. And can we use the barrel to take down those Lizalfos? Okay, so let's see. So you know what? I want to keep using the Soldier Fruit Reaper. No, not today. You're not. Okay, so let's see what else we got here. Okay, so I'm still looking. Okay, now we got here is so many options. But no, I don't care. I'm gonna avoid that hit. Okay, whatever it's about to do to me. You know what? I'm gonna go use fire fruit for now. Okay, will you please hold still? Okay, well, I got no bow left, so let me go for my soldier bow, which I still have. Okay, so we're gonna take you out. And we are going to avoid the electric shock of the arrow. Alright, so we're going to step it up and take out this electric Lizalfo. And is that a new one? Okay, that's just a Lizalba we already took. Okay, so let's make sure we don't miss any new weapons. Alright, so just making sure. So that's a Lizalfa Blue Horn, so we'll definitely be picking that up. Okay, we already got enough weapons on us, so we're not done wasting any weapons just yet. Okay, so we should go and pick up another bow, because we are running low on the bows. And we'll definitely be picking up more of these mushrooms. Now, let's continue on exploring. So, I want to go ahead and knock my sauce out to go and beat one of these Karat challenges to get more of the seed. So, let's see how we do. Okay, hold on. So, how are we supposed to get up there? Oh, you know what? We need to come back to that later. We need to come back with a Zora armor. Okay, well, we'll definitely come back to that later. So, why is this a Lizalfo following me? Okay, so it's holding a new shield. Okay, thank you for backing me up. Tulin, appreciate it. Okay, I can't pick up that sword. Alright. So I can still keep blocking that. Okay, so Riju is going for that strike attack there. Okay, so we're going to pick out one of his black Lizalfa horn. And move out. So let's just continue going through. So now I can't be picking up another sword, but you know what? I can go and switch back to Splat Fruit and remove all of his goo mess. So that's just another soldier board sword. We won't bother picking that up. Okay, now let's get the sightseeing. So we'll go and clear all of the black goo mess. Let's keep going. Okay, so we're going to keep throwing at it. And we will definitely go and proceed onward this way. So, whatever that black goo mess is coming from, so we should probably go ahead and investigate it. Okay, so underneath, because there is a shrine in the Zora Domain at the Lanayru Great Springs. Alright, so now before heading to the city, so we should go and beat one of the shrines. So this is the Magawat Shrine. Alright, so now let's go skip. And let's go tuck inside through. And let's be exploring the wonders of the inside shrine. Or whatsoever obstacle we might face in our next trial. I mean, let's go and see. And let's go find out. I mean, I was looking to see how exciting this shrine goes. But we never know. I mean, let's go see. So it's the power of water. Yeah, I mean, the power of water is everything. Everything but H2O. Okay, but you never underestimate the power of water. Okay, so what we looking at here? So this is a piece of mechanics. So what did this do? Okay, so we go and attach it and find out. So we place it by this piece. And then what? So what is that supposed to do? So we go activate it? Okay, so we were supposed to reach up high to get to that shrine. So what's on the other side? So wait a minute. Now, how exactly are we supposed to get to that chest? That's something I want to know. Okay, so we're looking at all of these water mechanics. So this water starts by pouring. And what am I doing with this? Oh, okay. That's interesting. So, what appears to be happening? What's going on? Okay, I'm a little confused. Oh, you know what? I think it's this piece. Okay, so let's try placing this piece and see if it works. Okay, so we want to keep it still, do we? Okay, so that thing goes spinning. Okay, so that's one way to get these puzzles working. Okay, so we go open the chest. So we get here the magic scepter. Okay, long and mysterious magical rod is said to have been wielded by an ancient magician who awoke via the latent power of gems. Okay, now I don't need another bit of blue Lizard Reaper. Well, you know what? We don't need that junk, so let's get rid of that. It's maybe be another time. Yeah, because that weapon doesn't have any less good of its fighting to go use. Well, technically, that's not a weapon mechanic we were going to mess with. Not by the second. So now we got one of this light working. So I think we were supposed to get the second one working. Okay, so I see where this is going. So I think we're supposed to connect these two. Alright, Link, get out of the water. No, not the time for swimming. So we were supposed to go and connect to these two. I don't know if the wrecking ball is going to reach any far in the distance. I mean, is there another way to connect them? Hold on, let's see now. But how about we throw something? Will Shafu do anything? Okay, so Shafu can't do nothing. Because I'm already taking damage. No, hold on. Okay, come on. Can I get any closer than that? Thank you. Because I want to stand next in front of the door. Okay, just throw the shot fruit at the water and then have the door open automatically when it's fully powered. And then go rush to that door before it shuts. Simple. So we get the Opal and we can move out of here. Alright, no question asked. Now let's go ahead and unstick this. So we'll go and stick in that. And you know what? We should probably go and figure out how to light this. That's something I'm trying to figure out on my own, but it can only allow it to light up only one. So let's bring this. So we'll take this back to this edge. So we'll go and rotate this, if you like. So we'll rotate this vertically. Have that thing stick, and then we can start by turning this thing around. So we're not going to unstick it. So, come on, can we just get that thing moving? Okay, there we go. Okay, so what appear to be up there? Is that chef we need to go after? I mean, I don't know if that's a chest, but now I'm assuming we already activate only just one. So we already got the chest. Now, something about this piece, I don't know if we can go fully power this up by some point. Now, can we go ahead and use the recall? So we can try rising upward. So hold on, how about we do this? So I wanted to rise it up. So how am I going a little bit slow? Can you go any faster, Link? No. Ride that thing up, please. Thank you. Okay, so I need to be up there. Okay, let's try this combination again. So it's Ultra Hand. No! This is a screw out of buttons. Can I please freeze you? I can't go rising upward. Okay, now I can, so hold on. So can I go in and ascend that? Can that thing keep rising? Okay, I don't see that count to rise upward. But I don't see what triggers it. So hold on a minute. So I think we were supposed to get this piece. This fuse cell or whatever. It's supposed to look like some sort of like a zonite battery. Okay, and about these fins, so what are we doing with this? Hold on. So let's make sure we attach that. Can we attach that neatly, please? Okay, come on, come on, come on. Just attach it. Okay, nothing doing anything, so it won't fully power. Oh, wait, it's working. It's working. Hold on. Is it working? Please tell me it's working. Okay. This is awkward. So how come it won't light up? Okay, so we need something to power it. So hold on, now let's go to the electric. Okay, the yellow choo-choo jelly. Really? Well, what a waste of health. What a waste. No, we got enough health. So I just missed my chance to go right on that thing. So hold on a minute. So I don't have a bow with me, so I need to get a new one. So this only got 5, so let's go use more by 18. Okay, let's try this again, and this time we don't go too close. Okay, hold on, let me get my ride. So we're gonna remain in the ride at all times. And let's get the ascent just in case we messed up. I don't know, can we make it? It won't take me, it won't give us enough juice, so how in the world can it not fully power? It doesn't make no sense. What is this puzzle, man? I am so lost at the moment. No, don't attach those two. Something gotta do with this platform. I don't know where we were supposed to trigger it. Somewhere below the bottom? I don't know. This is tricky. This is kind of tricky. It's not building enough power. I'm pretty sure we gotta do that again. I'm trying to get up to that. Into that light a spirit, or not light a spirit. What is it? Light a blessing. Yeah, that's it. Dude, what are we doing? Can we use the large zonite charge for this? Alright, it's not building enough power. Oh, how about on the fuse cell? Okay, well, nothing doing anything. So no, I'm gonna try throwing this time. Yeah. Alright, now let's get on. And let's get the ascend out. Okay, so I'm trying to rise above the surface. But I don't think I can. Because you see, it's so tricky. It doesn't build enough power. How in the world are we supposed to get up there? Because we use electricity to build up more power. Okay, now let's not miss our chance to ride on this thing. Oh, come on. It's not building enough power. You know what? Give me a sec. Oh, you know what? I think we were supposed to connect it to each other. So, we were supposed to go and feel it. And then what happened? Okay, you know what? This had me stuck. This had me stuck. This game is a fool. What are the odds? Okay, so we were supposed to get that on fuel. So we'll have enough juice but enough power to go and fuel this. So we'll go and attach it. And that was supposed to take me up. Okay, so we don't have to go ahead and throw any item to electricity. So we just go ahead and gain it more fuel. So that's how we go and get the electricity right out of it. Okay, now what seems to be the problem now? So why won't that thing take off? Come on. We have enough power. We have enough juice. So can we go up some? So, oh, you know what? Hold on. I don't think we were supposed to attach it to the bottom. We were supposed to sit it right there. Okay, that seems to be the problem I'm missing. Yeah, because that is so tricky. That is so tricky. I mean, that kind of gets a little confusing. But it's crazy, actually, because you were supposed to go ahead and give it enough juice. So, in case we run out of juice, what will happen? So, wait a minute. So it can keep going? Okay, interesting. So you know what? We gotta go get more. Okay, so it's something that we do when we refill the soda. Like when we're going at the soda refill, the soda machine, when we're getting more refills, then we just, you know, so we just go ahead and have that recharge. So we're just filling up the electricity inside of it. And once we do that, so we go and actually we're not gonna do it just yet. So let's place it right about no. Come back here. Okay, so we'll try attaching it. And once we attach to it, so we'll go ahead and jump back up to the elevator. And we'll just hold on. So let's unstick that and go place it right about there, okay? So it's perfect. So that go ahead and take you sky high, so that way we go and get to the light of blessing, that we go and approach to it by examining it. Okay, so we place our palm hand right there. Yeah, because I kind of like to figure out the puzzle myself because I did not quite do the research to it, but try my luck here is how I do, because that's how I model things. Because if this is how shrine gets, because it gets quite harder than I can imagine, because you're able to take on the hardest puzzle in the shrine, which gets quite challenging a bit. But yeah, I mean, we were able to go ahead and solve that conclusion. So now, since we're done finishing the shrine, so we're able to go and step up by heading to Zora Domain by ascending it. So we'll go and ascend above the surface. Yeah, because ascend is like how we go use the armor that we equip, that we go and swim above the surface. So these are all the 5th people in Zora Domain. So if we go ahead and talk to some of these Zora. So this Zora got a side quest for me. I am so sorry. Everyone has been treated now, but we haven't used up all of the splash fruit. There were more injuries than anticipated. Please accept my apology. You have nothing to apologize for. You did what had to be done. Most importantly, I am grateful that everyone is all alright. Okay, now we could only do something about that statue. You there? Are you a traveler? I am sorry that I did not notice you until now. I was focused on a matter of great importance. Zora Domain is in trouble at times at present due to the sludge falling from the sky. Things have finally calmed down, at least for the moment. However, this place has remained covered in sludge. Such a shame as this particular statue is so incredibly important to the Zora of the Domain. We were just discussing how we need to wash away the sludge. I apologize that I cannot provide a great deal of hospitality. Please do make yourself at home here. Okay, so this is where the sludge cover statue. So reading what it says here, you arrive in Zora Domain only to find people struggling with the sludge falling from the sky. The statue in the center of the domain holds a significance to the Zora and is dripping with sludge. Okay, now we'll go get right into this side quest, knowing what we need to be doing by bit. Okay, so talking to this guard. Trouble. It is amazing that you made it here through all of the sludge. An enormous amount of us muck fell not too long ago, but you and I have somehow avoided getting caught in it. Thanks to Lady Yona's guidance, we were able to save the buried in the sludge in the nick of time. However, now that the gunk is willfully stuck in our domain precious statue, how are we to rectify this? Okay, not entirely sure how we do that. So why is that kid looking so sad? Why he is so down? It's a Lenny. Oh, him. I mean, hello, Link. I'm impressed that you were able to make it to the domain. The roads are muddy up with the sludge, and the river is so dirty we can't even swim in it. You really are amazing, Link. You enough already. I can't stand it. It feels so cold and unnatural to call you that as though you're strangers. I thought it would feel weirder to call the hero of the domain by some silly nickname I give him as a child, but oh, whatever. I'm just going to go ahead and call you Lenny. Yes. That feels so much better. You're more than just a Link to me. I hope you'll forgive me for using my old friend card for that. Anyway, you're amazing, Lenny. Only you could make it to the domain under the condition. I'm so happy to see you again. Okay, so we talked to this Finley kid. So much sludge. I don't know if I can take it anymore. Okay, so Finley is panicking about some sludge. So that's how you let down. So we'll go talking to you. So your name is Caden. I haven't been shuffling all over because a bit of sludge keep making their way onto my lovely beds. Wait, are you here as a customer? Even amid the sludge? Oh, we're open of course, and our beds are perfectly clean. Enjoy sleep as deep as the ocean here at the seabed in. Okay, now I will not be staying, for your opinion. Yeah, well, we're going to stick a while to explore Zora Domain and go and check in with the king, or as long as we run into Sidon, that's fine. Okay, so talking to you, it was frightening when the sludge started falling, but at least the front of the store is clean. You see, Clever used the splash fruit to clean everything up just in front of the store. That's right, you used all of the splash fruit that the store had in stock and I made it so clean just in front of the store. Well, safety come first. And I must admit that I wasn't acting out of fear. Okay, so let's check in what's in store. Okay, so now that we spot on, because we got here some free arrows. The shop? Oh, what are you saying? Now is not the time for such thing. We're also fresh out of splash fruit. Okay, so why can we not purchase some few things? I mean, okay, well, you know what? It better be for another time. So let's go talk to this guy. Hey, Grandpa. I know it's a bit a while, but we have a customer here. Grandpa, Dentu? Oh, come on. Oh, wait, it's Danto. I mean, okay, sorry. Sorry about that. The Hammerhead, our workshop that we're so very proud of, is temporarily closed. As you know, my grandpa, Danto, is the best blacksmith around. But since the sludge started falling, he's been in quite a foul mood. Okay, well, let's go talk to the grandpa. So, the grandpa is named Danto. Okay, so beyond the sludge, my real problem is the weapons that decayed because of the upheaval. Worse to still, the distinguished trade of blacksmithing has utterly changed in the day of an age. Have a blade that is ready to shatter? Just to take a monster horn or thing and stick it on, and that is that. The job is done. If my father's generation saw the state of things today, they would certainly flavor the domain with their tears. I could agree more to it by that. So let's go ahead and take a splash fruit and go throw at it to remove the sludge. And we go talk to these guys. Okay, well, it's looking pretty new.
Whoa.
It's looking pretty fresh and clean. The sludge. I see you managed to wash it away. That statue is a symbol of hope for the Zora. It is very precious to us. Thank you so much for cleaning it up.
Yes.
In truth of that statue, despite the majestic form of the pair who saved the cherished domain in the past. And that is right, the beloved Prince Sidon of the Zora and his very best friend Sir Link, the heroic Hylian swordsman. It is simply wonderful, is it not? How I would love to meet him someday. Says, you have a similar stature to the Hylian hero. Similar eyes as well. Oh my, and you are also a Hylian. And a swordsman. Wait, could it be? Are you Link, the swordsman of legend? Ahem, please remember to mind your manners, Chroma. Oh, please accept my apology.
Yes.
Yes, please pardon our rudeness.
Whoa.
I am quite surprised to learn that you are the legendary swordsman, Sir Link. I have heard a mention of you nearly every day since I first arrived at the domain. I am a Prince Sidon's, oh forgive me, I am your best friend's fiancé. Okay, my name is Yana. Yona. I am truly honored to have the opportunity to meet you, Sir Link. Okay, nice, a pleasure to be doing business with you. I have heard that you were missing along with the Princess Zelda, if I may ask what brings you here. To think that such a thing took place beneath a Hyrule Castle, and now you are traveling to the kingdom to investigate. So your search for Princess Zelda is what brought you to the domain.
Sure.
In that case, feel free to investigate the area around the domain as thoroughly as you see fit. Oh, I have a lovely idea. If you do not mind, I ask that you please go and meet with Sidon. I am certain that he would be delighted to see you. Sidon can be found at the Mifa Quarter located at the peak of Ploymus Mountain. Okay, well that definitely is a long way up.
Oh.
Lady Yona, it is time. I fear we must be going now. Forgive me, Sir Link, but I must be on my way. But if it pleases you, after you have met with Sidon, perhaps you could visit me at the infirmary on the floor above. I am determined to be of assistance to you as best I can, Sir Link. Okay, so there's a main quest completed. The sludge cover statue is successfully done. So it's a new objective, says Sidon of Zora Domain. So viewing her profile, it says here, a royal Zora from another domain. Known for her kindness, she was a Sidon childhood friend and is now his fiancé. She began assisting the resistant of Zora Domain in their effort to combat the sludge as soon as she arrived. Imagine for Sidon's selfless compassion, she dedicates herself to helping the citizens of a domain. Okay, now that's more thing we learned for Yana, in her profile. So let's go ahead and explore little by little in Zora Domain, and let's get to actually, you know what? We can go ahead and start by purchasing some few things. So now that we remove all of the sludge, we can go ahead and purchase some few arrows if you like. So let's go take them all. Okay, so we can be taking as many as we like. So let's get the Hylian rice. Okay, and we'll get one of this Hylian tomato. Okay, so we're purchasing more by 64 of each. And can we go ahead and do a bit of selling? Alright, can you look to see what I got? Yeah, let's go do some more selling. Now, I really think this is the best day to go ahead and sell more of the sapphire. So we're able to increase that by high but rate by 300. So let's go ahead and total up more by 1,870. Okay, so that's how much ruby we'll be getting. Okay, now anything else? Anything that we can go sell? Okay, so that gold apple cannot be worth to sell. Okay, so the diamond will stay on. So that diamond can't go to sell. Okay, and now these opals, both were not worth to sell, so we should just probably save up each opal, whichever we got. Okay, so I think that we're done. So we're done selling. Let's head back and keep exploring Zora Domain and see what needs to be new around here. So I want to try to see if we can get one of his Zora armor. Okay, so this Zora is a janitor. So you just clean all of his sludge mess. She said, if I fail to clean this completely, the sludge misses into the water and it spreads. And if it enters your gills, it's a cause of nothing but trouble. Your body breaks it down until you can hardly move. Oh. I must have worked tirelessly so that our children live long enough to speak with true Zora eloquence. Eloquence? What is that? We Zora tend to speak more eloquently after reaching middle age. I hope that when I reach 100 years, I will also speak as beautifully as our elders, unless that is too old-fashioned. Get it? Oh, ahem. I truly have no flair for humor. I should have shown more restraint. Okay, so we are not taught to you. Your name is Trello. Great work washing away that nasty sludge. Thanks to you, we are saved. Now it's my turn to play the hero. I am also on a quest to acquire more splash fruit. Lady Yona finds to say quite worrisome. However, despite how I may appear, I was once known as the master of a spear. This is the perfect opportunity to restrain my legs and hips so that all can see I am still the master of old. Okay, that's what you are, man. So be it. Alright, now let's go ahead and check what else is around here. Now we got a little by little to check to see what's around here in Zora Domain. So I can't go right after that crab. So that crab is too fast for me, which I don't have enough stamina to catch right after it. Okay, so I don't think we had talked to Mart. Oh, a customer. Welcome to Mart. Let me tell you about our fine facilities. Our convenient general goods storage of the coral reef is open. Yes, even during these unusual times. Then there's our steamer workshop, where the hammerhead, which is unfortunately closed as of now. Oh, and the one reading Dusty Old Test in the library is a Laflat. She's the no shopkeeper, but the rather the royal secretary. Okay, so let's ask what you up to. I'm showing customer around, except, well, the only problem is that no one's coming around because of the sludge. That junk seems to always be on my mind these days. I actually wrote a song about the sludge. You wouldn't have wanted to hear it, would you? Okay, let me hear you sing. Well, I'm such a good singer. Great, then please listen up. I presented a work with lyric by Mart, music by Mart, and performed by, you guessed it, me, Mart. Sludge is filling up the domain. It's the thick and gross on everything. Girl full of murder fan, thick with sludge. Even there's some kinds of a church, it's the sludge. Hee, there you go. It's actually cheered me up having you listen to my song. Wait, you didn't lose all heart because you had to listen to that, right? If that's the case, sorry about that. Okay, bravo. Well, I just love to hear her music there. So let's go talk to Chroma. Ever since I was a child, I have visited this domain countless times as Lady Yona attended. Of course, if this is the first time that sludge was falling from the sky, I cannot believe that the situation is so dire. Oh, do you have a question for me, perchance? If so, I will do my best to answer it. Okay, so let's ask where Yona is. Yona is. Lady Yona can be found up the stairs on the floor above. That is the spot that we are using as our infirmary. Okay, where we are treating the poor souls who have become ill due to the sludge. By the way, Lady Yona had mentioned that she may be able to help you, Sir Link. I wonder what she meant by that. So, is there anything else that I can help you with? Okay, so we kind of knew already where Sidon is. Okay, now let's go ahead and move up some. And it doesn't appear to be up this pathway, so we got these stairs. So yeah, so we can go ahead and march up these stairs if we have to. So we got here, it's more of these fish people to talk to. Jeez, I simply can't stop seizing. I've been staring at the throne room, protecting the throne room for ages now. But these days, I never catch the sight of Prince Sidon. I know that he is doing some kind of important work at Mithra Court, but see, I would have even braved a bit of sludge for just a momentary peek at our prince. Okay, so Sidon has been a busy grown guy. Greeting. Did you come to the sea, Prince Sidon? If you're looking for Prince Sidon, he can be found at Mythic Court. And that place can be found at the Plymouth Mountain. It has such an exquisite view, I considered not telling others about it. But I suppose I just did. Okay, now checking what's up here. So we get here is one of the 3 kids, and this is where the king sits. So the king live here. So these are 5 people asking me. They're at the Mythic Court, somewhere above the Plymouth Mountain. So it seems pretty far to reach. So if we go ahead and look at this map, so this here is Plymouth Mountain. So that's where we are. Now it seems like that we have not taken that many pictures. So hold on. So have we not taken that picture before? Okay, so I think I already got a picture of that bird over there. But you already got a picture taken already? Yeah, okay, we won't be bothering about that right now. So, yeah, now let's go ahead and get right onto these stair step. Okay, I was going to lose that much more stamina that I can't go to waste. So let's not do that. So, I'm still holding on to this weapon called the Magic Scepter, which I'm still holding on to. Because it does smash bosses a lot quicker. Okay, hold on. So, can I please take your picture? Come on. I don't mean to scare you off. But okay, it maybe next time. Okay, now talking to this guard. Ahoy, waterfall. It is you. You really helped me out. So here is a bit of advice for you. If you're a guild, no wait, you are a Highland. What is that thing called? Your nose. In any case, if that thing gets the stuff up with sludge, you can wash up in the water from the waterfall. Do not worry. That is via the waterfall that the Prince Sidon cleaned at the Mythic Court, which is upstream. I recall that Prince Sidon was once a tad headstrong, and now he is handling this sludge with the utmost patience and maturity. I suppose that the old wisdom holds the true turbulent that water produces strong fish. Okay, thank you for the advice. Alright, well, you know, you guys, I do believe that's going to have to do it. So, we're able to visit Zora Domain, and next time on Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, we are going to the march upward. So, we got a long distance ahead, because what we're looking at all here is all of these waterfall mechanics. And we go ahead and met this guy named Resco, so and that's far as I can see. Well, technically, we have a fun chat with the Resco, and we're looking at here is a whole bunch of this sludge. So we'll go ahead and solve the case by figuring out how to remove all of this sludge or where it's coming from, and we'll go and stop this from this sludge evasion on the next video, guys. So you don't go anywhere, and you will be participant and staying tuned on the next video. So thank you guys so much for taking the time to tune in and watch this episode. So if you're enjoying the series, if you want to see more of the Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, be sure to leave an EverTastic like, share the video, and subscribe. And if you have already subscribed, ring the notification bell so that you'll be set up and notified when my new and awesome videos happen on the way. So that's going to be all it for the Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. We will be picking up more in the next one. So take care, guys. I hope to talk to you on the next video.